All right, let's dive right into the future of project management. We're here to talk about a fundamental shift that's happening, something that will probably challenge a core belief you have about what makes a project successful. We're stepping into a new era, one that's all about real impact and creating lasting value. You know, for decades, on time, on budget was the gold standard. It was simple, right? You hit those targets, your project was a success. End of story. But let's be real, the world isn't so simple anymore. Today, just meeting those basic metrics, that's not just a small part of the story. Sometimes it can be totally misleading. The game has completely changed. So, what are these new demands we're talking about? Well, it's about so much more than just the deliverable itself. Leaders now have to deliver a real, tangible impact and be totally transparent about it. I mean, you've got to bake in huge factors like environmental, social, and governance criteria, that's ESG, and even make sure AI is being used responsibly. Your project doesn't exist in a bubble anymore. It has to line up with sustainability goals and navigate a whole new world of complex risks. So the bottom line is pretty clear. The old playbook just doesn't work anymore. It's becoming obsolete. To write the new one, we have to get back to basics and kind of redefine what success even means. And it all starts with a simple but really powerful distinction. Okay, first up, output. This is the easy one. It's the tangible thing your project produces. You know, the report, the new app, the physical building. It's the direct result of all your team's hard work. It's the what. But then you have the outcome. This is the effect of your output. It's the answer to that all-important question, so what? So you built that new software. Great! Did it actually improve efficiency by 30%? Did customer satisfaction shoot up? That is the outcome. And that brings us to the big one, value. This is the real, measurable gain that the organization and its stakeholders get from those positive outcomes. It's the actual, lasting worth your project delivers. This, right here, is the new finish line. And look, nothing illustrates this better than these two case studies. Let's take the Sydney Opera House. By all the traditional metrics, it was a total disaster, 10 times over budget, a full decade late. But the outcome? It's a priceless cultural icon, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Now compare that to a brand new overpass built in Montreal. By the book, it was a project management success. On time, on budget, everyone gets a gold star. But the outcome was a complete failure. It didn't line up with future city plans and was torn down just 1 year later. Its value was literally zero. So this massive shift we're talking about, from just making stuff to actually making a difference, it's not just some nice theory anymore. It is now the official foundation of the entire profession, baked right into the new 8th edition of the Project Management Body of Knowledge Guide. So how does this actually change things for you on the ground? What's so fascinating here is how deep this change really goes. The new standard is basically saying, hey, we're not going to give you a rigid step-by-step instruction manual anymore. Instead, the whole point is to build a mindset and to guide your behavior. The focus has completely shifted from telling you what to do to empowering you to understand why you're doing it. Let's just put this side by side because it's a night and day difference. The old way was all about process. It was a how-to guide with 5 process groups. It was prescriptive and honestly pretty rigid. The new way, it's all about principles. It focuses on the why with 12 guiding principles. It's designed to be flexible and adaptable for the crazy, complex world we work in today. Okay, so this isn't just some high-level philosophical shift, right? It means you literally need a new toolkit to do your job well. Let's get into how this really transforms your role from being just a task manager into a true strategic navigator. And right at the heart of this new toolkit is a really powerful idea, tailoring. Seriously, the days of a one-size-fits-all, cookie-cutter approach to project management are long gone. You now have to consciously adapt your methods, first to fit your organization's unique culture, then again for the specific needs of your project, all while building in a constant cycle of improvement. And then there's sustainability. And this isn't just some feel-good checkbox anymore. It means you're evaluating your project's impact on people and the planet with the exact same rigor you apply to its budget. Your job is now to think bigger, minimize the bad, restore what you can, and yeah, even help tackle some of the world's biggest challenges, like climate change and social inequity. So, what does all of this add up to? It's a fundamental evolution of your role. You are no longer just a tactical executor, someone who just follows a predetermined plan. You are now a strategic navigator, charting a course through all the complexity to deliver the maximum possible value. And this new era, this completely new way of thinking, this new type of leader, we have a name for it. Welcome to Project Management 5.0. It's not just a small update, it's a complete evolution of the entire profession. And look, PM 5.0 is way more than just a buzzword. It's a direct answer to what's happening in the world right now. Companies are desperate for leaders who can deliver real impact. Things like ESG and AI accountability, they're not optional extras anymore. The profession's own guide, PMBOK 8, has made this shift official. And listen, for your own career, this isn't about getting a leg up anymore. Being this kind of strategic, systems-level thinker is now table stakes. So the big question is, how do you get ready for all this? Well, to help leaders just like you make this jump, the Malaysian PM Practitioners Community, or MPC, has put together a really focused one-day masterclass. It's built from the ground up to give you that strategic toolkit you're going to need to really crush it in the era of PM 5.0. So, let's leave you with a final thought. In a world that is demanding so much more than just on time and on budget, where will you lead your next project? The question is no longer just, what are you going to build? The real question is, what value are you going to create?